All right, Silly. It's been obviously an up and down year for you guys. Coming back home after 3 losses on the road. Where are you guys kind of at in the season right now in terms of wanting to stay alive in this playoff race, wanting to win games, all that? Where are you guys?
I mean, as far as wanting to, absolutely, and not only wanting to, we're right there. I mean, we're 3 points out of a playoff spot, I think, and obviously the race is tight, and I mean, you could argue that we could have more points and be putting ourselves in a better look, but the playoffs don't start in December, and we know how important each game is, and we have some home games here to take care of before we go out west and Christmas break, and that's our mindset, just kind of having a little reset, a little clean slate, and we know that any team that comes in this barn, it's going to be a tough game for them, and that's what we're going to make sure. Ottawa has some heat tonight.
You'll have a huge boost with the captain coming back. What does it mean to have Boone Jenner back in your lineup?
Yeah, obviously you never want to play hockey games without your captain being in the lineup, and Boone provides a lot for us. He plays in all key situations, and he's just a reliable player in all kind of zones of the ice, and we'll be feeding off his energy, and it's just nice to have his voice and his presence back in the locker room.
With him coming back, the line's changed just a little bit. You've played a lot with Charlie Coyle this season. Matthew Olivier has been the other guy on that line. Now it's Miles Wood. What's it like playing with Miles Wood?
I'll be looking forward to it tonight. I'm excited. He's, obviously has really good legs and can fly. So, I think just as a line, we're a fast line. We're big bodies. We're heavy on pucks, and we just got to make sure to keep advancing the puck so that our speed can be utilized in the right areas, and when we have the puck on our stick to use our bodies and protect it, and find each other and execute plays.
Feels like every game that you guys play is a big one because everybody's fighting for the same thing, making the playoffs. But the Ottawa Senators, if you look at the standings, are in almost the exact same position as you guys. So what do you think you need to do to grab the edge tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be a good battle tonight, and for us to just worry about our game, and I thought we had some opportunities to maybe shoot the puck more and be more direct in Carolina, and I think we passed upon some opportunities. So when we get those looks tonight, make sure we use our chances wisely, and just play a little bit tighter defensively, and not give any holes or anything to them that is theirs on our end, and I'm excited for this game.
All right, Silly, thanks for this. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right. We talked to Dean about what you bring back to the lineup. He used the word commitment multiple times. Just can you speak to your commitment and how important that will be beginning tonight to have that kind of permeate through the group?
Well, I think it's always been part of my game and who I am as a person, as a teammate. So I'm just, I'm not trying to, do anything special. I'm just going to bring what I've always brought, and come out and compete with the guys and be back with the group. So really looking forward to that, and excited for the challenge and the opportunity to get back out there with the guys.
Where's your adrenaline as we sit here this morning? Your eagerness to get back in?
I mean, 10 out of 10. I don't know. It's definitely up there. No, look, it's hard sitting out, and injuries are a tough part of the game where you're just working as hard as you can to get back. So happy with getting back in now, and a chance, like I said, an opportunity to get back out with the teammates and the guys in this room to go do what we love. And I'm really looking forward to it. And it's been an exciting morning, to say the least.
No way, it's a two-question.
That's it.
I'm good.
No, that's great.
Rehab's grueling and everything like that. You just talked about how excited are you to get back, but just walk me through that process. How tough was that to battle back from an injury?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're all a little bit different, and this one was different. So, you're trying. You're chomping at the bit to do anything you can possible to speed up the process, and unfortunately sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. So not looking behind, looking ahead, and obviously I put the work in there and controlled what I can control with as far as that goes, and worked hard to put myself in the spot to like I said, get back with this group.
Were you ahead of schedule or were you on time when it came to your return?
I mean, if you ask me, it's always not on schedule because you want it to be sooner. But no, I think it had to, it was right around where we maybe thought, and it was a tricky one where you don't know how long it's going to be. So you just, like I said, control what you can control, and that's putting the work in to get yourself the best opportunity to come back.
And that's when, how excited are you to make your return at home tonight in front of the fifth line?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely miss it, and playing at home, we want to make it a tough building to come into. So, this is the start of a big homestand for us. So, to join the guys now, didn't matter where it is, but to be at home is always special, and I enjoy playing here, and so do we. So, looking forward to that.
Yeah, you mentioned being at home, this 4-game homestand. You guys, I think, have played, is it 18 road games so far compared to 12 home? Whatever it is, there's been some long road trips here, especially in November. How important is it to start, making some progress on this homestand and trying to get back in the standings?
Yeah, big time. I mean, I think, like we've mentioned before, it doesn't matter where we're playing. We want to bring the same attitude and approach to the game, and no different here at home where, we, like I said, enjoy playing in front of our fans. It's a fun building to play in, and we want to make it hard for teams to come in here. So, the start of a 4-game, homestand for us, and it's big. I mean, we want to get some points in the bank here.
Lineup changes tonight?
Yeah.
Can you enumerate? Lay them out for us?
Boone's going to play. Yeah. So, yeah, he'll play, and Elvis will go in net. I think that's the only change. The lines will be different. I'm not going to run through them, though.
Everybody knows what Boone brings, but what kind of a lift does he give this team right now, knowing that he's back in the lineup?
Commitment. That's one of our keys here tonight. Is committed to, both ends, keeping it out of the net, putting it in the net. He's committed in all areas, and as anybody is, obviously, you guys all know him and what he brings to the table, and so we're looking forward to having him back.
Hey, Dean, why the switch with Monahan going back up with Voronkov, Marchenko?
We've lost 3 games in a row, right? Haven't we? Yeah, that's it.
I know Boone's one guy, and he's not a guy that you'd necessarily look at and say, oh, he's a big hitter or anything like that. But he plays a heavy game. How much can that help you guys in puck battles? And is that an area where you'd like to see maybe a little more compete?
Yeah, I think I'll just elaborate on the commitment part. Is that he's committed to winning those battles. He's committed to finishing checks. He's committed to keeping the puck out of the net, and he's committed to go to the net. Regardless if he scores or not, he does the right things in all areas of the game, and he's our leader, right? He's our captain. So to have that attitude back, hopefully will drag some people into it as well.
Dean, as you were returning home after this trip, what are the things that you were focusing on, key on, tweak, fix, et cetera?
We actually talked about adjustments and what have you, and again, I'll just throw out again, we watched some clips this morning of our defensive zone, and then we watched some of our offensive zone, and it's just that commitment to get there. And when I say get there, that's to get to the front of our net so that we can defend, and it's to get to the inside of the offensive zone and get to the net so we can score some goals. Is that in the other areas is we felt and have felt that we haven't shot the puck enough. Certainly in Carolina, we had opportunities to shoot, and we didn't. And I think when you're not having some success, you don't feel confident enough to shoot, and it's kind of a weird thing because you think you want to simplify and just get it on the net and then crash the net, but when things aren't going good, you kind of pass off that responsibility. So we asked them to shoot a little bit more here in practice, and hopefully we do it here tonight. That's it, Ports?